Chased her around for about 15-20 minutes, maybe 15 minutes probably, and got her respiration up a little bit, just moving her. It got to the point where I decided that this lead rope that I was using to shake at her, throw at her, was too much pressure, so I just dropped it on the ground so I can use my body. And I'll show you what she's doing. I'd like her to hook up with me a little bit more. I'll show you what I'm doing. If I move on her left side, she wants to move off. And that's not what I'm wanting. I want her to just stand there with her front feet and move her hip away from me, or follow me in a circle. If she wants to move, I'll just stand here and I won't do anything. She'll come back. Where's she gonna go? To round pins. You gotta come back one of these days. If she's not paying attention, I'll put a little bit of pressure. I might just step towards that hip, and then I'll step back. There, she stepped towards me, so I'm going to step back. I'll let her just stand there for a second. Then I'll walk up there and see if I can touch her. She'll probably move away. You don't just want to walk right up to him. You want to walk, take a couple of steps and stop. And just stand there, relax. Not like you're sneaking up on her now. I'll touch her on the neck. That's all it takes right there. I might touch her on the forehead or the nose, if she'll let me. That's all it takes right there. You don't have to rub all over them for 5 minutes. A little stress release, licking her lips there. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to step towards that hip and see if she moves away completely or if she just moves her hip. There, she kind of backed up, but she's moving that hip away from me. So I'm making progress here now. There we go. As soon as she moves that hip over and takes that step with her back feet, I'm going to back up, take some of that pressure off. Now on the left side today, she's really leery of me on the left side. Yesterday was the right side. How it goes. Away from me, and then she wants to leave. So I'll let her go. I'll let her go. Kick her on around there. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and put the lead rope back on her. I'm going to work her with the lead rope on her because I don't feel like I'm making I don't want to just keep chasing her around and around forever, and I feel like I can accomplish more if I hook her up on that lead. If it's not working, then I'll take it off, but maybe she'll get the idea a little bit better. Sometimes they have to have that connection where you have a hands-on connection through that line, and sometimes that makes a big difference. Got her on lead, and I'm going to be try to keep that nose bumped slightly towards me and just moving her hip and her shoulder away. And I just want her to walk. This doesn't have to be fast. I just want her to move that hip away. Just like that. See, she's stepping under with that right hind foot. That's exactly what I want. I change directions, I change hands, and I want that shoulder moving away, just like that right there. Now, go to the hip. See how that left hind is moving away from me. If I don't keep that nose bumped towards me, the hip gets closer and she could take a swipe at me. Go. As long as that hip's moving away just like that, I'm good. I'll change directions. I'll just walk in a circle and she's just kind of pivoting on her front feet, moving that hind end away from me. Ooh. Now she tends to want to stay really close, so I'm going to back her up a little bit. Shake that lead, bump her nose. When she takes a step back, then I release. I'd like her to get her out there. She's crowding me a little bit today, and she's really tested me today too. So, I mean, not in a bad way really. Just took a lot more time today, but I mean, this is only really her third day, and she's 3 years old. So I'm just moving that hip away, moving that hip away, moving that hip away. That was perfect right there. Now to the left, she's been harder today. I'm going to move that front end. She just doesn't want to give to the left. There. When she releases, then I'll take the pressure off a little bit. But see how she stepped to the left? She doesn't want me over there. But she's better than she was. See how she always steps to the left? She's protecting that left side for some reason. I don't know why. Certainly hasn't had anything bad happen over there, but you never know. I'm gonna bump her back a little bit. She's just too close. There. Sometimes you just gotta tap her a little bit, about like that right there. There. And she steps to the left. See how she's protecting that left side. I'm not gonna get that all out of her today. And sometimes you want to change directions. She's really doing well on the right side. Keeping that hip too close to me, and I have to bump that nose. There. Maybe I just wasn't bumping that nose good enough. But I shouldn't have to bump it at all because I want to do this off lead. Switch directions. See how she kind of jumping there? I want her to do this completely relaxed.